Exciting map of Nuke, the map they lost to Gamer Legion to find themselves in this lower bracket affair. Loser goes home, winner stays on and takes on Na'Vi in battle tomorrow with Blade in lieu of Simple.
Yeah, I mean, magnificent from Na'Vi, picking up a best-of-1 win in spite of the absence of Simple. JL having a fantastic game in that one. And Blade stepping into the server for the first time since 2018. It's been a while, but he still certainly hit a couple of shots. Vitality 1-0 up in the series and a smoke thrown out on the pistol. Let's see what that's doing. Interesting. Gives them some...
Born base from Brokey, that was.
Smoke to peek around. This is interesting. Where are you going with this? He's definitely been in the lab as Twist. He is surely vulnerable. Someone has to be covering him. It's Rops that has to be covering for the potential. Slips into the smoke. They're going to overlook Twists now. And upon the fade, a perfect click. But now from behind, he's going to have trouble. It's ZywOo's Glock. A Glock to be feared. As a 2 versus 4 emerges from the early friction.
And I would say this one's almost already over. If Apex goes down here, sure, it is 2 on 3. Brokey had to find that kill, and now it's Rain, position known, and up against the world. ZywOo with a jump spot.
We've all seen ZywOo's pistol stats, and if you haven't, he is the top dog. Dead now. Run down by Rain. 2 more required. This would be one hell of a clutch. Has to find it quickly. And he has to find it efficiently. Yeah, not enough bullets. Goes down, but still high impact and some long-range Glock work from ZywOo in that one.
Very interesting approach on the pistol. So that's clearly a gimmick, right? That's something that you're not going to be able to pull off too many times. But attempted to stick the landing, and Twist got 1 kill, just not enough. You'd see they were winning on both fronts here, so fights just coming their way. Great shooting from ZywOo.
Just those restrained taps and clicks there, nicely done. Again, have you seen a second round 4?
Okay, so this is it, right? We're having plenty of discussions, and it might be map dependent. We know these corridors being quite tight, these smokes to hold players at bay. Bit of a classic on Inferno. Obviously, this is the one that has received the most structural changes. And Magis will remove Carrigan. So, from the logs, we'll just apply all the pressure towards Rain over towards B. Brokey going to stay staunch with the likes of Rops and Twist on A. Now, there's plenty of SMGs in the mix, sure. But how do they even get activated? 4 players reside in Banana right now. The execute coming in, the smoke deployed. Not going to brave it just yet. The Coffins and a CT in play. Now, the fact they don't go here, Alex, could be somewhat problematic.
Yeah, I mean, he's got another smoke, so... Smoke's on the nade of the smoke. That's perfect timing from Rain. Completely denies them entry. I mean, as the lone wolf on B.
The job is done. It has filtered them all the way back down middle, and the congregation, the conga line, in towards 2 MP9s. And another block. Oh.
Perfectly played so far.
Well, they've gone
FaZe.
rifle heavy.
Yeah, and they are going to have to jump through that smoke. There's a lot of bodies congregated, and look at the damage, but it's nothing lethal. Only Twist now with an opportunity for some madness. Hoping to be overlooked on the clears. 1 is all he gets. ZywOo on that low HP. Still going to take that forward position in the smoke on library. Range is going to be backing away. And after all that hard work, the double smoke, the force back towards the A site. Twist even timing his smoke quite well, but yeah, brute force in the absence of nades, they just throw bodies.
And at that point, they had to go, because they've gone so rifle heavy in this investment. They're lighter on nades. That was the opener, which was, wow, Carrigan stepping into the line. But yeah, at that point, going up mid, you think MP9's close mid, it could be good, but just not connecting the dots on the frags. And Vitality will walk away with 4 players staying alive. Just Magis, the only casualty. So now we will see the FaZe eco. And this is going to be the thing with the buying, how a team's going to be approaching certain situations. As I just mentioned, it could be map dependent, but this time not helping FaZe get the victory. And Vitality might even see themselves off to a clean 3-0 start unless Rain can cause some havoc with this retained SMG.
I'd be loving to see it.
Stands for submachine gun.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Just in case you didn't know.
Wow.
And that's not a knife.
You've got that MP9, and you've got a HE as well. Twist treating himself. And there it goes. There it all goes. My goodness. Quick, efficient, neat, and tidy. That's Vitality getting themselves that 3-0 start they dreamed of.
Could be a good slogan.
What? 3-0 they dreamed of?
No, like neat, efficient, something and tidy, you said.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It would be a good slogan.
For maybe a cleaning company.
Yeah, like carpets or something. Some nice busts there. You see, he's got some.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, let's look at something on the map. Nope. Nope.
There.
That's the one.
Oh. Who do you reckon that is? The founders of Inferno?
The founders of Inferno.
Yeah. Just the two of them.
Like the fictional place or the map creator?
Oh, no, the fictional place.
Oh, okay.
A bust of the designers.
That would actually be neat.
Yeah. It would be quite self-indulgent if they put it in. But
Well,
yeah.
maybe the old designers,
Yes,
not
right.
the new ones.
The OGs.
Okay.
There we go.
Thanks, guys.
Please.
There's the 3-0 start. All right, let's see. Guns to come out. We've seen this, well, mid-smoke that FaZe are operating with. I wouldn't say it's hugely inspiring. It doesn't really feel like it does an awful lot.
Not tickling your pickle?
No, it's... I'm sure you could use it as a gimmick, but like I said, I don't think it has too much of a use case.
Well, certainly, I think very quickly Flames found the answer to it. You just underhand a nade and shoot them both.
That's so funny there. It is again. They really like this. Okay, well, they get to prove to us why they like it.
I guess it gets the second mid players immediately slowed down.
It will slow down your default timing, sure, but wouldn't you just go banana control?
You would, but it's currently completely covered in smoke.
But that's their smoke. This is what they want. Vitality are going to block half with their own smoke, so they will guarantee themselves at least 3/4 of banana control, and now without even a molly towards Sandbag or mouth of banana, ZywOo just calls top banana clear.
Gets it, yeah, okay.
Just execute B, why the hell not?
They've got one smoke, sorry, two, excuse me. Twist has one as well as Rain. But they're walking on in now, and the whole Vitality squad within what, like a meter of each other. So that smoke better do its job. Slash,
They're going through.
Stop them. They are, but they do get cut down by Carrigan. Surely you don't remain stubborn now. They have to, all lined up, and it's going to be a massacre through the smoke. A lovely spray from Rain. Brokey puts the cherry on top, and FaZe get off to the races.
All right, well, let's see if they continue with this oppressive smoke down mid. We'll call it the FaZe smoke.
I think that's apt. Yeah.
It's a little bit deeper than the G2 smoke.
It's slightly different. But it's resulted in them committing into the B side, into the three of them.
Okay, well, here it is.
Hi guys, Carrigan here.
Today we're going to be showing you the FaZe smoke. No, it's, hi guys, not out here in the matchup between Vitality at IEM Sydney 2023, FaZe through this.
And then ZywOo kept shooting him through it. Oh, he's running. He's gunning. And he's dead.
But he got one, so worth it. A site somewhat open.
Whoa, Flames is feeling himself. Yeah, he knows there's a potential gap, and he's not wrong. It's closed now. Carrigan shuts it down.
But they know now it will just be Rain over towards the B bomb site. Unfortunately, they don't really have any territory to work with right now, so we're going to regather. Lots of utility available for Vitality in this mid-round. And gaps are plenty as Twists does just look away from Arch. Magus, did he catch him? He's across towards Trash now, and on the step back out, Twist is able to find one, make it two. That's 3 for the round.
Yeah, he's having a good one here. 5 in total from Twist, but FaZe getting their second round gifted to them with that shutdown in the 3-on-3. Puts it all onto ZywOo. And too many on his plate, you'd think. Yeah, nice double dink. Twist leaves with a quad. And FaZe with their second.
Mr. Van Dolken. Nice little round there from him. Who's yet to get out the gate, so nothing to boast for Rob so far, but he was unleashed on Overpass. Shouldn't be too long to get him activated, but they do make it work, and that was even with the death through the smoke as the opener. Yeah. So converting off the back of this on 2 rifle rounds.
That's a bit of all right. Hey, there it is, a shotgun. We were wondering when they'd start showing up.
And the best of the bunch.
Yeah, and the best time for it. Look at the buy. Just perfect time for the AWPer to go and farm some extra cash. And actually kind of remedy the fact that he's only got 50 bucks in his back pocket. This will give him some extra cash to splash should he connect. 900 bucks a pop. And give him some freedom to roam. Yeah,
Banana should be on high alert right now with all this space that Brokey has. So he's calling second mid clear. Nobody's even spotting. He will have some company. Short lead. Turns out he's the company. ZywOo goes down. There's an AK loose over towards the underpass.
Yeah, and a shotgun for Spinks he'll look to throw away as soon as possible. Gets that AK-47. And Rob's actually re-aggressing. He heard steps towards T-Abs. Deep smoke towards T-stairs from the CTs now.
And this is what we wanted to see and explore, right? How is the meta going to shape up? How are teams going to be able to approach and respond to certain moves? Well, so far we've seen FaZe opt for this three-quarter mid smoke. And it does give you options to play more in towards second mid. Right? And that's something that we just saw Brokey try and get away with, right?
The trade, and then the double. It's wide open.
They're going to plant.
Yep. And they even find themselves 2 rifles, or a second, I should say. Rob's a bit late on this crawl.
They don't have head armor, but
Kit
they do have Kevlar.
on Twist. Flash a bit early. They get nothing off the back of that. That was all they had. Rops versus Spinks in this head-to-head is going to be a hard clear. We know Rops is good for the clears, but time-sensitive mission, and Spinks down to Rops. Magisk already providing them the double to get them into the site. Can he get them the double to get their 4th round? Looking to trade off of one another. He needs the multi. It's Twist that catches him. High impact so far from Twist into map 2.
Yeah, another one. This one is just going to get past the keeper. It feels once they're that clustered up, a bullet destined for his head there. Magisk going to be feeling a little bit hard done by, but a great round, very good damage done, keeping FaZe humble up until this stage and keeping them on their toes. It's a good impact. And here's ZywOo caught off guard by something he definitely wasn't expecting. An aggressive Brokey with a shotgun all the way down second mid. But as mentioned, that was just a, just a lighter investment. We will get the full guns out across the board for both teams. Brokey towards the AWP. Control smoke. Sorry, Molly lobbed out from Magisk. And ahead of it was Rain.
Magisk sharp. Nade good. Nade's better. 4 HP as he's finished off. And Banana control. There's.
Just.
Okay. Jeez, Carrigan was really under scrutiny there.
Brokey has to hang around. He's been left alone as Carrigan's starting to rotate back over towards A. Smoke has faded. Brokey being tagged up. He will have to relinquish bottom banana control, so he is under a lot more pressure now. The options plentiful for the peak. But dry is the one ZywOo opts for.
Less than ideal.
Still feel like a B execute is their best option with the util available, right? They've got the banana control, pick up the bomb, you've got 3 smokes, mollies, flashes. You could still go for a B exec.
And that was their game plan, you think, after hearing Brokey's shot. Knowing Carrigan would have been in the feed on B, expecting him to rotate off. It's the right call. But yeah, still have to get past Brokey. That's into Emo. New box Molly. Missed his second opportunity. 2 bullets left on that AWP. Carrigan can't really help him, and now he's gone. Maybe Carrigan can disrupt the plant. He gives it a go. He hits it. Does get overlooked by Flamesy. The flashes were perfect, and now a 2-on-2. He knows where you are. Takes the wide swing. Twist wins the duel, and now it's up to Flamesy. Using that low HP, Twist going to take some risks, try and draw the fire, get the info, but now it's a 1-on-1. Trapped out by the smoke. Rops was unable to provide the trade and now just looks to cut his noise, walk on through in a timing and nail the headshot. Perfect from Rops. Secures it for FaZe.
Yeah, some real grit here being shown by FaZe. That's 2 rounds that are going to come in back-to-back that are one-on-one scenarios. So Vitality, they feel they've got them right where they need them. Right on that edge, but you bang on with the flash. The perfect moment to strike, to deny the plant, to cause the chaos. They still do get the bomb down with the loss bonus that they've currently accrued. There should be another purchase here. This was surprising to see ZywOo go dry into that, but maybe potentially expecting the orb not to be so brazen in banana. And trying to find the hype. Again, it is late here in Sydney. 11 PM has just been hit, and the energy somewhat depleted, I'm sure. Again, this smoke coming out round after round. Twist is across. This is the same play as the pistol.
Spinks. Molotov stops him from immediately flanking. Let's see how he solves this one. Magisk has found first blood. He nearly got burnt to a cinder there.
Oh, sound cue. Surely.
Oh, he still gets both. ZywOo, the casualty, caught out. Rops activates onto the forward position of Spinks, and a two-man advantage manifests. Twist is pushing the issue here. He's going to be caught out by Apex, still hanging around.
Well, they're not letting them play whatever their game plan is on the Vitality side, right? They're having to react to a lot of this, and react they do. Flamesy grabs Rops, a 2-on-2 again. And we still have a minute on the clock. All of this chaos ensuing so early on. And this is all facilitated by them wanting to be hyper-aggressive, taking a lot of these fights. There is a complete open runway once more, but the CT is searching.
Yeah. Apex clearly has an idea that it's going to be wide open. He's moving with quite a degree of pace. With the bomb, no less. Waits for his teammate to join him in case he commits to the pit. And he has the bomb on his back. They've got two smokes. If they can get in without throwing them.
But they won't expect them coming up the short. Well, actually, maybe they will.
No, the timing favors the CTs. Oh, Flamesy controls his spray, takes down Rain. Brokey forced wide, and now they're planting. Flamesy flashing. He's a dead man. Walking, and it's a 4-on-4. All tied up now. As Inferno, finally we see a response off the back of the 4 from FaZe.
That's a massive round to win. Because of the 2 rounds that were one-on-one in back-to-back fashion, you're already strapped for cash if you were FaZe. So now you've essentially been broken, right? You have to force buy in, but most players around that 2.5 to 3K mark. So their buy is going to be less than impressive. And when they lost the pistol and they had the force buys early, they weren't able to get anything done. It was when the rifles came out that they were a lot more malleable, able to deal the damage they were looking for.
What a round out of Flamesy. And at such a crucial juncture in the game, as you've highlighted. Look what it's done to FaZe.
I think that one of the problems with what FaZe is doing is if they continue the aggression and they keep on pushing, you're being presented situations that you don't really play in CSGO at all. Like, how often are you just having multiple players in second mid deep, like searching T-spawn at a minute, 10 seconds on the clock? You don't. So if they reel it in after the opening exchange, if they can do, then that's great. But right now, they're kind of getting lost in the sauce. And these mid-rounds is where Vitality, they're kind of just sitting, chilling, and the kills are coming their way, and then they work their way back in. And right now, the half could be blown right open, especially if Vitality win this. It will be 5-4. FaZe will have to eco that 6-4 before the guns come back out.
Yeah, that break point from the previous seems apparent.
But we're not seeing them just sitting bike in pit or the site crossfire. They are very up close and in your face again.
Brokey's taking his angle, takes the shot, hits it onto the shoulder of Apex. So 2 of them now, a little worse for wear.
Where are they heading? Look at this, just follow the leader.
If they go apps, I can't help but feel this is going to have a potential volatility to it. This setup is designed for this exact fight. And Rob's bait. Oh no! Twist goes down and he leaves with 2! Just at the tail end of the spray. Apex down and out. Brokey does well to finish off the job. It's a 2-on-2, but Carrigan overlooked. And down goes the Woo. A huge frag. No bomb plant. 15 seconds FaZe. Surely they've pulled this one off. There's nothing for Magisk here. No time. Oh, he's done it. He gets the frag in time. A second to spare. Rain, though, before he gets his gun out, switches to his nade. And FaZe, they respond with a necessary force buy win.
Yeah, big exhale. Carrigan is going to be feeling, what do I have to do? Thinking he should have done more than enough in that situation, but going apps, and they were still in that setup. They were there the entire round, just sitting in apps. And Twist, as soon as he walks away, they peek, and it feels like Rops has just completely sold him down the river. Thank God he gets the double. Thank God Brokey finds some impact over towards shore. They were sitting and waiting the entire round, and nothing came their way until that moment. That's Counter-Strike timing.
I didn't even notice Twist had just started leaning towards Boiler as they rounded the corner. No wonder. Yeah, you're right. Because otherwise, Rops would have felt like a bit of a plum.
Because what he's thinking is, Brokey took contact mid. He had to leave and go site. So now if they do have top mid control, we can come out Boiler behind them and flank them either way.
Makes sense. Oh, that's smoke every time. It really certainly limits your early mid presence. I think this is very... Ooh, naughty! Naughty from Brokey.
That one's going to hurt.
Straight to his face.
The Tracers just... Tell me where to aim.
Thank you very much. Advantage FaZe. They are back with a vengeance. After you thought Vitality had won the war of attrition with the finances. A force buy victory's got FaZe right back into the driving seat. A nice pick from Brokey onto ZywOo, no less. Now you've got full banana control. This is a dream. You've got the MP9 tucked in tight. Carrigan can be the canary in the coal mine, and Rain just going to keep on spamming.
I think having Rops, right, as part of FaZe, he's one of the most aggressive CT-sided quote-unquote anchors on Inferno. He's more active in his position than a Shush would be or a JKS would be, and you see them constantly, and the way that the meta will or potentially shift on this map, it's great for him. Carrigan, low HP, MP9 going to farm himself up an easy one onto Magisk, even an upgrade into an AK-47, and now options limited.
Yeah, across the board, really, especially now Apex has been taken down. Oof, even winning his duel in apps. Rob trying to keep it clean, and only the one casualty. Not too shabby. AWP recovered and maintained. 6th round on the board now for FaZe. A little bit of a smile, a content smile from Carrigan, as he knows that's a number he's happy with. More is available.
Ooh, if this goes 3, these teams are going to have to be outside doing some jumping jacks.
Seriously, man.
It is truly going to be the fatigue creeping in for some of these individuals. Money, you can see, starting to wane for Vitality. They have been able to opt in with a couple of investments here. The best is Magisk onto that AK-47. This time they will not operate with that mid-smoke. Towards Banana, Magisk straight through the flames, and that investment already removed.
Yeah, gave it a go.
He's been having decent success in towards Banana. Rain getting caught between a few quick changes, but perfectly placed utility. Will sweep up any problems with Banana, and all 5 staying alive as we move into the final round of the first half of our second map of our final series of day 1 of IEM Sydney for 2023.
Bro, flawless.
Thank you.
Oh, I should do it like the Unreal Tournament guy. Wicked sick.
I hope we get another map. I just want to see more Counter-Strike. I know everyone's going to be very tired, but the people in Europe, it's going to be getting later and later in the day. So we might have the viewers pumping up. 2 p.m. right now in Central Europe.
Oh, some actually Counter-Strike fans might be waking up.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Nice. Let's see if this final round has anything. Any new twists and turns. Apex has already drawn first blood with a nade, and you can see the knee-jerk reaction. Brokey immediately scarpers to try and fill the gap.
No turns, but a twist and a Rops top mid.
And Robs, he was brave. He was taking those fights throughout mid early. Brokey hunting, had the opportunity, misses his chance. A minor one at that. Don't think that's what he was aiming for.
No. Definitely doesn't achieve the goal, and also with Carrigan having to throw out another, I think this gives a lot of information up to just how many players could be top Banana.
Well, it does mean that Vitality are going to be walking into the Lion's Den, or at least the Lion's share of FaZe's resources.
All on Rops here.
Got a lot to do. A nice angle for it, but flashed off, fragged up as Flames makes a second. Oh, and a third comes in from Spinks. Ending with a clean one, Vitality. Highly competitive scoreline. 5 in the bank as we swap sides. Take a break. 2 minutes. Grab yourself a drink. We'll BRB, and we'll see if we need 3. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. IEM Sydney rages on as the first day looks to come to an end. And we're looking to end the journey of one of these two teams, FaZe versus Vitality. Second map of the series and elimination stations for one of them. Vitality a map up, but we'll see for how long. FaZe Clan, they got a 2-round advantage on their CT campaign. Now we swap sides. Let's see what's in store for the second half.
And that 5 rounds for Vitality came with the pistol round, so let's see if FaZe can do the same. Aggression down mid.
Ready to fight, ready to biff, and ready to die. Rain farms up 2 on the Glock. And they weren't ready for ZywOo, but they will be now as he's taken 1 before he's met by Brokey.
Well, that's 3 kills over towards A. You'd be thinking, is it an open runway? But no, Magisk is still alive. The pit anchor had a couple of shots, but now his position is noted and still gets a kill, making this one interesting.
Most definitely. They're 2 versus 4. This would be a bit of a fumble from FaZe if they overlook Apex.
Well, 2 players without Kevlar.
Yeah, it's a good gun for it. And he had his chance. I think Twist just caught a whiff. So now it gets uncomfortable for Magisk. Working on a 1 versus 3. Lots of utility, as you highlighted. No Kevlar on Karrigan and Twist. And Twist gets the information. That's a dream. Underhand the smoke, and it's, well, helpless. Hopeless.
Well, if he can get away and save the Kevlar, it's not too bad. And then he can upgrade into the next round if they want to go for a force by their own here, Vitality. But can he get away? That's the question. Takes an exchange. He's dipping back. Flash through. They want to fight, and so does he. Still, the chase is coming. More kills coming his way. Seems like more investments from Magisk if he does get to stay alive. And jiving behind the truck will fall. Brokey takes him down, and pistols. So either way, this will be a pickup for FaZe. Now the conversion. We saw a force buy for FaZe in the first half. Didn't really fall in their favor. As we wait for the purchases of the B to come through, FaZe have come on in with a P5, a MAC-10, 2 AK-47s and a Galil, and it looks like it is essentially a full eco here for Vitality. There's a Deagle in the hands of Magisk and a flash for good measure for Apex. Supposed to be working on this banana control. You can see them trying to get a whole bunch of different boosts going on the pallet.
I don't even know if this is a boost they've worked on, or it's just Flames and Spinks just having a little investigation of their own. Like,
yeah, can we do this?
Does this
still work? Used to be able to do quite the tower there.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to have to do 2 different elevations. It's effective enough. Twist has joined the MP5 gang.
It's an exclusive club. Not too many people wielding that. The
no
fact
skin.
He even has equipment. Oh, straight around in towards the stack. Twist dead. Brokey dinked. Rob slow. Pressure down. Fights are happening everywhere.
Yeah, they've got AKs. Well, they should do, eventually. There's one there. Scooping her up. Thank you. ZywOo has an AK. Eco round.
But do you save it? You
yeah,
should.
Probably a really good idea. Especially you've got an SMG as well. Like, it's a very potent next round. You just have to kind of bow out of this one and appreciate that you did catch them off guard with the stack.
Well, you know you're going to be buying into the next. If you don't give up the AK, but just hold them at bay, that's great. If you can maybe find another kill or 2, do a little bit more damage here to FaZe, knowing that they have to exit this site, it's going to set you up pretty for your buy.
Yeah, Robs is surely going to be the first to try and get out of there with his HP, so maybe you can make a path for his boys. Yep, Apex didn't quite get the chance to pull the trigger there. Good one on the first. Robs heard on the retreat. Karrigan dead to that ZywOo AK, so they know that's being saved. And Rain keeps hold of his.
All right, well, considering there was a Deagle and a flash brought in, that is fantastic work from Vitality in terms of damage and the retention of that AK-47. So for what they invested, they definitely got the bang for their buck. Now it's about making a half of this. See if they can get them in to the CT side. We are waiting to see, are they going to operate with something deep? We saw what Na'Vi were doing with Blade. We've seen what FaZe did in that first half, and I do believe Spinks threw out his own variation of a deep banana smoke. It's actually a 3/4, so that would be the log smoke. We see teams in the past would be throwing that over towards the B site. He's been able to throw that out from CT spawn, and they're playing close middle as well. You've got Spinks, ZywOo, and Magisk is dealing with apps.
ZywOo tucked in this crossfire with the additional cubby, the deeper cubby. Should be set for success. Spinks A 3K spray down, no headshots necessary. Just completely shuts FaZe down on their attempt at mid.
Just doesn't feel like there's had to be as much need for 3 banana control, which was very, very standard on this map in CSGO. And it would also really leave choices for the Ts. Do we fight banana? Do we give it up? Do we try and apply a bit more pressure? The fact that they're able to play a bit more 3-2, a bit more standard Inferno helps a lot. And Spinks could be up for the ace here. He's going to grab it. The last 2 kills coming his way, and that is massive. I think that's the 3rd ace so far of IEM Sydney.
Yeah, couldn't have picked a better moment to have it as well. Just reminding you of the previous round where FaZe lost so many bodies.
4th ace. I didn't know that Nafany got an ace against against Gamer Leech. I wasn't watching.
You weren't watching?
I was watching this one.
We're doing this, yeah.
So 4th.
Fair enough.
Correcting immediately.
4th. But Chad, could you help me with what I was trying to say there in terms of the fact that they just had such a close one?
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, right.
It's massive.
This is like the dream.
This is exactly where you...
T250s, Tech 9s, even a little SMG in there. Rops' Mac 10 did a good bit of work in that previous, just to save them from red faces losing to the USPs. But this one, oof, it's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be easy. Let's see what the game plan is, because you got 1 smoke and 2 flashes. It better be bloody brilliant.
This is a try and waterfall in towards A through short and apps.
Yeah, well, that was a flash. Going to need another one for get them out of apps, so hold on to that one. Hold your horses. Twist is going to smoke Moto. And we go. One would assume that's the flash. Magisk is well aware. He's been playing Pip for years. And it's no problem for ZywOo. Triple kill on the M4. Shuts him down. This gap's about to close, Chad.
Yeah, it should be a 1-round game. You're going to get to 9-7, but now it should be the full eco. So call this one a gimme. And with these last 2, only 1 casualty in both of these previous rounds for Vitality. They'll be sitting pretty as far as the finances. Everybody should be left over with a residual buy after this next round of play, assuming nothing goes catastrophically wrong. Immediate trade there from Rain, so great work, but nobody else able to find traction on their opening jewels. I couldn't care less about the kills in new CS because there's just so much going on. There's so much new stuff to look at and discuss and talk about and approaches that, like, the frags are great. Yeah, it's awesome when a player gets an ace, but the scoreboard, who the hell cares?
Yeah, they come second for sure. This is the peak I was talking to Blair about. Oh, you saw Monastery.
Oh, on the bin?
Yeah.
Yeah, a good way to clear middle as well, I guess. And I wonder if you would do a boost there or something funky with it.
Rops is showing off his understanding of that already, just not slipping off.
Yeah, something as simple as that. A mid peak from a slightly different elevation and the difference it could make. And these are all of the micro adjustments that players are going to need to find and then make.
Well, yeah, I was intrigued about the Monastery clip talking about how you can silently jump into apps now without the need for someone's head.
Yeah, I didn't investigate that further. He was doing it in the middle of a match, so he didn't get to just sit there and do it over and over again for us.
Yeah.
But before, as everybody should be aware in CSGO, they were boosting each other up to do it quietly. But if you're an A player and you don't have that sound cue, your timer, it's kind of like overpass. You're going to play bathrooms or maybe up close bathroom or connector, and you know that you leave long open. So that timer eventually go, okay, it takes them this long to run there and we drop back. Well, the same thing goes, well, if they don't make any noise, boiler or second mid, it takes them this long to get boiler control and potentially punish us.
Right.
So just at what point do I need to start giving attention to another choke point? Again, the 3-quarter banana smoke and a 3-man opening from Vitality towards B, so we'll just put pressure on ZywOo over towards A alongside of Magisk. Self-flash into the fire. Twist doesn't want to brave the flame, understandably so. And Karrigan, who cops the majority of the damage of that nade.
Yeah, Twist is forward. Karrigan catches a second nade. Burnt for Chris, but overlooked his Twists. He gets 2. And he's accelerating in, not expecting a 3rd. But little does he know, there is Spinks tucked into the site. 3-man setup rewarded.
Yeah.
Just overlooked it completely. I mean, I guess as you've been highlighting, that it seems current meta dictates it's not so necessary.
It is going to be interesting to see what different teams have to approach with.
But like the fact that Twist was so convinced that it's unlikely there's a 3rd is an implication of his understanding of the current lay of the land.
Well, right now, I would question if ZywOo and Magisk even want to have a look here. They're both perched over towards the short side. Rain all the way in. They might just retain this. As I mentioned, they would have enough for residual buy with the rounds that they've been able to post, but this will be double digits for FaZe. This kill was given away, then yeah, maybe you would consider going for a 2-on-2. Rops faking the jump.
That's so geeky. It's going to work as well, isn't it? ZywOo, have you really fallen for that one? Nope. No, not at all.
Now do you give it a go? As mentioned, you have residual cash. You can all buy next round, even with the min-loss bonus about to come into their bank balance.
Yeah, from those 2 real clean rounds.
So if you wanted to get stuck in, you've got 2 flashes on Magis, you've got a kit on ZywOo. Sure, time is your biggest issue right now.
Here they come. Rain first contact. Oh, Broken dead. This is awkward now. This is all onto Rain. He's trying to keep a level head, but Vitality just hit the shots. Magis with the clear, ZywOo with the frag. That is going to be a FaZe fumble that could haunt them here.
I can't quite believe that.
That's crazy.
I can't quite believe that at all.
Ooh.
ZywOo's just W key in towards the site and gets a kill. Like, if they played the bomb...
Was it planted for Brokey and CT?
It was a default plan. There's so many different ways that you could play that situation. I guess he is playing the bomb. Flabbergasted by that.
That's crazy. I mean, did you say thank you, guys?
I guess that is somewhat baffling. Taking the fight, it's not forcing them to tap the bomb and play the bomb.
They really made it clear they were coming, right? Like, Badger's spamming Banana, like, here we come.
Absolutely no secret whatsoever.
First time, no, he knows what that feels like, right? He's played Counter-Strike long enough to know that that round should have been FaZe's.
It feels condemning in some way.
It does, but that's why this timeout's been called. I don't know what you could possibly say. Hey, lads, could you just, everyone look at me? Does the Men in Black pen?
Yeah, can we forget about that?
Let's
It's all tied up. Let's start from 0 right now, but the 0 is a rifle buy with 4 flashes, 2 smokes, and a HE.
Okay.
Up against a team fully purchased, defuse kits almost across the board. Everyone's got armor. Everybody's got the rifle of choice. There's plenty of utility.
Okay, well, this is where Vitality really do grab hold of the reins, and it's right at the tail end of this game. Or at least of this map. Might be this game, considering FaZe already down a map. And now down in the dumps after that. Clean shot out of ZywOo. Carrigan the first to fall. Many an Inferno in Carrigan's career. This one he might want to forget. 4-on-4 though. Rain does pull off an equalizer. Takes down ZywOo on the A side of things. Spinks got a free frag there with the back turned on Rain. Nice trade. Twist is the one to find the double. Oh! Robs nails the headshot into the orc.
Oh, Apex hanging around. There's a couple players low.
That's Gray. Connected. He's not dead.
Oh, sticky nade.
No, it could have been the kill. Robs is so low. It only hits Brokey for a smidgen.
Yeah, you can see him considering it. That was a face of a man who's not quite sure how he wants this round to end.
Yeah, smoke kit, but 14 HP. I guess you clear apps. See if you get one of the 2. Robs is holding for this astutely. Yeah, not enough time for this one now, Apex. He's going around the corner into Robs, and, well, FaZe. They will get away with that one.
Well, as Twist's name we were talking about within that first half finding some impact, he had a couple of really nice multi-kill rounds, and here again to bow them out. ZywOo is clearly feeling it now, right? The fact that he was so aggressive and happy to take a lot more duels, getting flashed into a second fight. Again, these teams wanting to be jarring, making sure they can't just set up and run default rounds. A Twist with that double. Flamesy stepping out and getting naught for his trouble. So FaZe will get up to 10. But Vitality had enough for yet another buy. ZywOo bringing out the AWP. Truckloads of conversation about, is this weapon as powerful? Starting 3 players short side are Vitality. So ZywOo has support.
Yeah, they'll take this line. How good are the jiggles? Oh, Spinks completely overlooked it. Wasn't ready for that. But support is there. Missed shot out of ZywOo. Lucky to be alive. But for how much longer? Great nade damage. The wrap from Carrigan arrives. Backs a turn. ZywOo down. Apex locked out by the Flames. This is going to be a FaZe round. 11. Practically a certainty as Apex and Flames head over to save on the B-bomb site.
It looks like Robs already wants to start to hunt here. He's made his way towards that window room. I'm curious if he starts to look a little bit deeper, because you don't hear anything right now. There's nobody harassing. You already have Carrigan quite far forward on that arch side. And here it is again. So yeah, Spinks not ready for a player to already be tucked in towards Boiler side. I guess at that moment when Zywoo was watching it, then he went under the balcony and that's when they slipped across. So it is that little moment in the sun. But they aren't going to hunt. They will allow them to hold on to these 2 rifles. And the loss bonus is going to be 24. No, sorry, it is only going to be 1,900 into the next for the CT side. It would be 2,400 if FaZe had lost the round, but that's not the case. So if we take a look, Zywoo has 6k. Apex can drop a rifle. Magis can buy himself. So they can make this purchase a possibility. But this would probably be an apt time for tactical timeout. Apex and Matt to have a conversation, but that doesn't appear to be the case. So are they just going to hold on to their goodies? Weapons have been dropped. No, they will be going all in. Everybody able to get guns in their hands. It is just going to be Spinks with an AUG. That's Magis with an AUG. I got fooled by his avatar. He fooled me with his avatar. I need to turn him off.
Maybe you can put that like mute or people.
Yeah, so nobody has avatars. Then I won't assume.
Then you probably won't know
any
of the players' names. Still, Zywoo, that is a audacious setup. It looks like it's going to... Nope, change my mind, and so is Rob's. Jiggled out, spotted someone. That's a lot of info. They know the AWP's not B. They know the AWP's not B. Surely they just want to go for a full exec here. Flames will stop them, disrupt them. Flashed in by Apex. Carrigan shut down as the opening. Well-placed smoke to delay the potential. So, yeah, advantage squandered. And opening frag given up. This new ledge catching everyone off guard. That's another interesting dynamic. Don't know how much that's going to change the app's duels. That new lip.
Rops has just thrown out a long smoke by the looks of things, so trying to at least apply a little bit of pressure over towards A. That has kept Spinks moving. They had a 3-man gamble stack Vitality towards B.
Is that really what it takes? Well, hold on.
It's only a flash.
It is only a flash, but if he times it right, as he sprays, Flames can connect onto Twist. 5v2! Flames just doing it all! He just didn't have the bullets to finish it, but his teammate does. Masterclass from Flames in that one, and now just a 1-round game.
Still money for FaZe to offer up another buy here, sure, but this is great grip being shown from both teams. We've had close matches all day. It feels like maybe Valve solved the puzzle, realized if we take 20% of the rounds away, if the games are going to be close, they're still going to be close apparently, so might be destined for yet another overtime here. Had quite a few of those go down today.
Yeah, I don't think Valve are the kind of dev that's going to make such a
drastic change without looking at the
game without
statistics,
having all of the numbers in front of them.
Well, I thought they just copied Valorant. But we have the second tactical timeout called by FaZe, so another opportunity for Neo to get on the mic, but Matt as well. And as discussed, there was enough for a buy. So it is a Galil, the worst weapon purchased up on this T side, and that is in the hands of Carrigan. This just feels like business as usual for Vitality. They haven't had to do anything too crazy, too outside of the box. It has been a bit more flamboyant play from FaZe in their first half, whereas this feels much more standard of an Inferno out of Vitality.
Lovely smoke from Spinks, just smoking deep banana all the way from CT spawn. I say deep banana, kind of halfway up.
3/4.
Yeah, 3/4, that sounds perfect.
Yeah, they're going to be very scared of this little cubby now that Spinks has already played it to quite proficiency in the early stages. But this is a much more restrained defense out of Vitality. You can see they're not playing for top mid control whatsoever. So over towards the arch side alongside of Spinks. Now just over towards the balcony. Banana control has been taken and it's staggered. It wasn't early. They allowed that log smoke fade. They get a deep one out of their own and then they push down for control.
Yeah, 2 different guns heard spamming through banana.
This is a really important round for FaZe. They're in so much trouble if they lose. This only 2,400 is the loss bonus.
Spinks is looking for that first frag of the round. Still 60 seconds. Pot shots from Rain. The team looking to join him now with that mid space, but that's smoke's on the timer and Spinks has been having some successes shutting down mid. He's here in steps. He tucks in upon the fade. Need a hard clear out of Rain. Zywoo can come and join them though. And oh, what a shot out of Rain! He clears it as well! He's given him a real lifeline there. It's only Magisk on the A site, and now they know where he is. It's shut down by Brokey, and a 12th round imminent, secured cleanly. All of those concerns shut them down. It's now up to Vitality if they want to see a third.
Yeah, and their loss bonus is even worse. Right, it's bottom of the barrel here. The reason I was pointing out for FaZe is because it didn't feel like it had any space on the map up until that point, and then they broke through like absolutely nothing. Rain.
I mean, that shot onto Zywoo must have been a bit of a banger. Never mind the clear after the fact. The fact he'd already kind of, you know, walked past that line of sight.
It's just so difficult to understand. Like, the second one is crazy. The second one is massive. But with the discussion at the moment coming out of the pros mounds, and I have to take that as absolute law. When they're talking about the peaker advantage and everything like that, and you're talking about the AWP feeling slightly nerfed and the player models moving faster and all these things, I'll take them at their word at the moment. So for Zywoo to lose that duel, okay. But for Rain to get the second, that is insane. And that might just be the map. 2 rifles saved. 1 can be dropped at least. How far can Vitality really push the issue? A shotgun to come out into the hands. Okay, so they get 4 rifles, a shotgun on Zywoo.
Really?
Yeah, but hey, why not?
Okay. Well, they need 2 in a row. They've put all their pennies in. Let's see what they can get out of it. More standard this time, just the 2 of them B-side. Brokey whipping out that T-side AWP. He's had a fantastic first map, did Brokey. A little more quiet here on our second. Twist, measured in his approach towards Banana, well aware of the potential for spam, flashes, pushes, flamesy. That is audacious. Gets himself tucked in logs. Thinks better of sticking around. Rain and Robs, they have apartment control.
But you can see with FaZe, they're being much more risk averse, right? They're just allowing all the util to be deployed, allow the smokes to start to fade before they really push the issue, and that's great. It's working wonders for them right now. Carrigan charging off his banana control.
Robs and Magisk going to stalemate for this app's control. If Magisk moves a muscle, Robs will have him. Oh, that's where Robs starts to move. He heard the dismount from Magisk. That Zywoo shotgun to be tested if they round long. 30 seconds, it's up to this. It all hangs in the balance. Wrapping short, the right decision, but they still have to get through Magisk. They do after the first. Here comes Zywoo though. The Alligator does nothing, and FaZe 1 frag away from taking this the distance. A battle for survival on the first day of play. And they will take us the distance. A third map required. One of these teams is going home, and we do not know yet. We will see you on Nuke. Vitality FaZe inseparable in the first 2.